Okay guys, let's make fried rice the way I've learned. Step 1 is to wash your goddamn rice, you fucking piece of shit. If you don't wash your rice, please block this video. Next step is to put your rice in the rice cooker. You could make it on the stove, but then you would have to go ooga booga and fuck your sister. Any rice cooker should do. They're literally cheaper than toasters now. I once saw a homeless guy with a rice cooker, so you have no excuses. When the rice is done, put it in a container and stick it in the fridge for the next day. If you're on the rice step and planning on making fried rice today, you're an idiot. Next, let's prepare a mise en place. This is a step that makes you regret not just putting a hot pocket in the microwave. I like to use chili chicken that I've made. Although I may look white, I usually prefer something spicier than milk. Now don't forget that white rice you made yesterday, but let's be honest, you're watching this video so you probably skipped the first step and are using pre-cooked rice out of a package. Next are shallots. Yes, they are different than onions. If you use an onion, it's the equivalent of you asking for a Coke and them going, "Is Pepsi okay?" Next is garlic. If I have to explain garlic to you, I'm guessing your cookbook is titled DoorDash. Now my favorite part, the chilies. Traditionally, you should be using bird's eye chili, but I've tried a few different types, and I think serranos really pair well with the flavor suck it. You will also need soy sauce. Kikkoman is a fine brand if you're a basic bitch. You will also need sesame seed oil. To find sesame seed oil, simply look up from your avocado oil because it is a top shelf product, you poor loser. Last but not least, you will need the KOF MSG. If you don't know what MSG is, that's because you're racist. Next, you will need to uncut your chicken. Ha ha ha, just kidding, editing joke. Cut your chicken into your desired size pieces. I like to leave mine a little bigger as I am a growing boy. Now let's cut the garlic. Everyone knows to use the side of the knife to crush the garlic. I find this works best if you summon the power of Hercules, or you pretend that if you do it good enough, a catgirl femboy will show up at your door. Now chop the garlic. More. 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 Okay, I'm gonna stop here, but you probably have a lot more to do since you suck at this. I mean, you did search how to make fried rice and decided to click on the video of the white guy. Now let's cut the chilies. Yay. I like to pretend the chilies are little goblin penises. Not while I'm cooking or cutting them. It just helps me go to sleep at night. Now whatever you do, do not remove the seeds. I mean, you could, but then you'd have to let someone fuck your wife like a true cuck. Now after you're done dicing the chilies, oh yeah, dice the chilies. Put them in a ramekin. Ramekins can be stolen easily from your local Chili's. Next we will cut the shallots. I call them shallots because it sounds fancier. Start by cutting off the head and the butt of the shallot. Haha, butt. Now that you have all the ingredients prepped, it's time to go to bed and finish the next day. You've done enough. Just kidding, aha, I tricked you. Oh yeah, there's eggs in this recipe. Crack the eggs on a flat surface and open them with one hand. If you can't do that, throw them away and try again. Please remember that we are making fried rice and you are required by law to whisk the eggs with chopsticks. Turn on your stove and set it all the way to high. Then treat your wok like a $5 stripper and oil it up. This is a regular stove, so we have to wait a while for the wok to get very hot. Add in your eggs and fry quickly. Now we're going for a consistency similar to Kurt Cobain's head, scrambled. Now don't forget, a wok is like your butthole. It needs to be tossed. Now I don't need Snoop Dogg to get jealous or anything, but that's pretty high. Now keep your eggs like a married man keeps his female co-workers, on the side. Now rinse your pan and bring it back to the stove. Remember, your wok is like your dick. If you jerked off too many times in one day, you lube it and keep going. Like a vampire that's just turned 18, now that it's hot, add the garlic. Now fry the garlic until the color turns from me to the color of someone who's more interesting to talk to. Now add the onions, shallots. Just do like a teenager does with their prom-born baby. Toss it. Gohan no Kuwarte. Sorry, I just finished watching my favorite anime, High School DxD. Now's the interactive part of the video, where I let it play and you make commentary to see how fucking easy it is. Even though Martin Luther King doesn't want you to, add some more oil, just to keep the rice segregated. Don't forget all that tossing you signed up for when you decided to make fried rice. Now it's time to impress your Mexican neighbors. Ta-da! The tossing jokes are getting kind of old, so I'll stop. Now put in the rest of the ingredients. You want to guess what we do next? Yep, you guessed it. Now it's time to add the meth. Now don't be stingy with that tossing. Now jokes aside, add the soy sauce to the side of the pan, as it adds better distribution to the rice. You want your rice to be the color of people who would make good food at a barbecue. And then of course, the very last and most important step, toss it. And just in case, because you might have forgotten, toss it. And there you have it, fried rice. Pour in a bowl, and don't forget, fried rice is eaten with a spoon.